Relax. Make yourself comfortable and relax. Take a moment to make yourself as comfortable as possible while you listen to my voice. Listening intently to my voice. By listening to my voice, you will soon find yourself entering a deep state of trance, easily and naturally. It is natural and expected to want to relax and concentrate on the sound of my voice. Take a deep breath now. Breathing in so deeply, slowly and steadily. Focusing now on taking long, deep breaths. This starts as a conscious effort, but you will inevitably allow yourself to fall into a comfortable, natural rhythm. You may notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest, the expanding and relaxing of your lungs and stomach as you focus on your breathing. Feel yourself becoming even more comfortable and relaxed. Each breath allows you to settle into a deeper state of relaxation, a deeper state of focus. As your breathing settles into its natural rhythm, I want you to concentrate now on my voice. Concentrate on the soothing sound of my voice. One can easily push out any hesitations about entering into a deep state of trance by relaxing and concentrating only on my voice, allowing your mind and body to be captivated by the pervasive, omnipotent sound of my voice as it begins to push out all thoughts that prevent you from reaching a deep state of relaxation. Simply listening to my voice is allowing your mind to let go. Whatever was happening before you began listening to this file is beginning to rapidly leave your mind. It simply doesn't matter anymore. The more you concentrate on my voice, the more you realize that listening and relaxing are all you need to do in this moment. Focus. Relax. You are here. And that is all that matters. You decided to listen to this file and have thus taken a decisive step. A step towards fulfilling your curious fascination. Towards fulfilling a goal. A deep desire to allow yourself to respond effortlessly and efficiently to deep hypnotic triggers. To allow yourself to be trained and changed. To embrace learning to submit fully and completely to my words by allowing yourself to fall so deep into trance. Now that you are comfortable, close your eyes and feel your body and mind begin to relax further. Continue to breathe deeply and listen to the sound of my voice. Allow my voice and my words to wash over you. To wash away any extraneous thoughts and tension. Finding it so natural to want to let go of these unnecessary feelings and give way to relaxation. Experience now as my voice and the soothing sounds quickly and effectively target any and all thoughts, tension, and doubt within your body. Feel as these burdens slowly begin to lift away, easily and naturally, evaporating from your body like a warm, relaxing steam. As you continue to listen to my voice, these heavy feelings continue to evaporate from your rapidly relaxing body, leaving behind a weightless sensation. A wonderfully carefree feeling, as the steam floats around you like a soft, dense cloud, inviting you to simply let go into a foggy, relaxing trance. To float and melt into a warm, comfortable hypnotic haze. Feel the wonderful hypnotic haze as it slowly begins enveloping you. Enveloping your mind in a wonderfully blank sensation. Enveloping your body in deep, floaty relaxation. The more your mind and body relax, the more the hazy precipitation envelopes the space around you. Feel now as you are quickly and completely surrounded by the wonderful hypnotic haze. Focus now on your body as the haze begins to swirl around your legs and feet. Everywhere it touches, it releases even more tension, effortlessly and without resistance, leaving behind a fluffy sensation of weightless comfort and relaxation. You can easily visualize your tension being pulled from your legs and feet, as a soft, hazy mist draws itself outward, lazily collecting into the ever-growing cloud around you. The hypnotic haze becomes more potent with each muscle that is liberated into limp and floaty weightlessness. It is impossible not to imagine how one could go so deep into trance, surrounded by such a powerful, relaxing hypnotic haze. Feel now as the misty cloud begins covering and enveloping your hips, waist, and abdomen. The haze moves swiftly and precisely, with a natural and caring persuasion, quickly permeating through your pelvic region with a gentle pressure that caresses even your most private areas, faster than thoughts of reservation can manifest. Pleasant feelings of relaxation and loving, weightless comfort are all that remain as the tension evaporates from your body, drawn into the floaty vapor surrounding you. The muscles in your hips and stomach quickly surrender to the overwhelming potency of the hypnotic haze. As it now moves up to your shoulders, neck, and arms, your upper body willingly surrendering and becoming so relaxed immediately upon being covered with the hypnotic haze. They slacken and become limp as your body naturally and effortlessly reacts to this progressively familiar feeling. Every part it touches experiencing a gentle release, like steam emanating from your skin, as your shoulders and neck give up any and all tension under its influence. Now feel as the steam continues to move down your upper arms into your hands. The warm, relaxing vapor extracting tension from every muscle it touches, as it smoothly and evenly expands out to the tips of your fingers. All the tension and stress from your hands are pulled up and away from your body, only to be absorbed by the ever-growing cloud of hypnotic haze, cradling you gently, pulling you ever deeper into the floaty relaxation of deep trance. Finally, the relaxing haze begins to gather in the space above your shoulders, wrapping lovingly around your head like a warm blanket. Almost instantly, you can feel the muscles in your face and scalp begin to relax. All the tiny muscles in your cheeks and forehead are quickly and easily overcome by the relaxing vapor as they grow loose and limp. A pleasant sensation can be felt as a cascade of steam evaporates from your face to join the cloud around you. One may even find their lips gently parting as they lose all tension in their jaw within this wonderful, blissful feeling of relaxation. Without realizing how deep they have gone, many would not have noticed that their entire body is now surrounded and covered by a profound, relaxing cloud of mist. Those already deep in trance would be fully and helplessly engrossed in the incredible, pleasurable feeling of having surrendered to the powerful shroud of hypnotic haze. With the haze fully covering your body and the air around you, take another deep breath. Take a deep breath in and feel as the warm vapor is pulled down into your lungs, overwhelming you with even more potent relaxation. As you continue to breathe normally and steadily, visualize the cloud that surrounds you. See how the milky haze is gently pulled into your airway with each breath you take, naturally and rapidly filling your entire being. It is so easy to breathe deeply and without resistance within the hypnotic haze. In fact, it feels wonderful. Each inhale brings a pleasant sense of calm and acceptance, as your thoughts and resistance are exhaled out of your body and into the ever-growing cloud of hypnotic haze. At this point, one could think they have reached maximal relaxation, that they have been pulled as deep as they can go into blissful, hazy trance. And yet, the wonderful weightlessness shows no signs of stopping. The floaty feelings from the hazy cloud around you are only getting stronger with each and every breath you take. You begin to realize and accept that there truly is no limit to how deep you can go. No limit or resistance to the pleasure one can feel by simply letting go and dropping so deep into trance. With nowhere left to go, your mind is now beginning to fill with hypnotic haze. You can imagine your mind as a closed container, a container that slowly begins to flood in all directions with a misty haze. Feeling the pervasive vapor applying a careful but constant pressure, forcing the cloud of relaxing haze inside and pushing out any remaining thoughts or resistance. The steady pressure, like the piston of a syringe filled with dry ice, causes the hypnotic sublimation to steadily diffuse into your mind, filling it more and more with this dreamy cloud.
10.
As the remaining space in this container continues to fill, your conscious mind is gradually submerged and immersed in the warm vapor, bathing it in a drifty and floaty feeling.
9.
Your enraptured mind beginning to float and drift, further and further away with each passing moment. The remaining liminal space in your head is slowly being filled with the hypnotic haze.
8.
The remaining space filling more and more. Your mind gradually succumbing to the powerful, numbing cloud with each number. Counting down until your consciousness is completely overcome by the hypnotic haze.
7.
Feel the cloud of relaxation filling and expanding within your mind, gently pushing out all remaining thoughts and resistance.
6.
The slight pressure of the hypnotic fumes filling your mind, making you feel relaxed and floaty. Experiencing a weightless feeling spreading around your conscious mind.
5.
The relaxing steam now filling and seeping underneath any and all remaining conscious thoughts, slowly beginning to lift them up and away.
4.
The weightless, cradling feeling of the soft, floating haze begins to carry your conscious mind away as your subconscious mind continues to drop deeper into trance.
3.
Lifting and floating, drifting and relaxing. Your conscious mind going to sleep within the hypnotic haze. Going to sleep until it is needed again.
2.
Allowing yourself to let go and willingly surrender to relaxation. Letting go and releasing control to my voice and words.
1.
Instant surrender. Deeply hypnotized now. Your body completely filled with a powerful hypnotic haze. Your conscious mind submitting to the irresistible sensation of instant surrender. The haze has made you so relaxed, so deeply hypnotized, that your conscious mind is now fully and deeply asleep, patiently awaiting the time it will be needed again. Easily understanding and accepting that conscious thought is not needed or even possible while this deep in trance. You can simply let your subconscious mind listen to my words, knowing that it will keep you safe and secure throughout this experience. Your subconscious mind is free to hear and commit only to my voice as you drift in this deep, hypnotic trance. Listening only to my voice as it continues to take you into a deeper state of hypnosis. So relaxed, comfortable, and accepting. Your mind easily and willingly opening to what I am saying to you, to what I am suggesting to you. When you are so deep in this pleasurable, hypnotized state, you feel free and capable to do anything I say. Free to follow my voice and make the changes you desire, because you are so deeply hypnotized. Enjoying being open, accepting, and susceptible to my words. While you are in this state of trance, I will give you suggestions and implant hypnotic triggers deep in your subconscious mind. You want and desire these suggestions to help you achieve the goal of becoming a more proficient and submissive hypnotic subject, permanently and unequivocally allowing you to experience trance more easily and naturally. Enhancing your perception and reaction to hypnotic trance is something that you deeply desire and want to improve by embracing and allowing all suggestions I give to become a permanent part of you. Changing you to become a submissive, obedient subject. The kind you desire to be. Embracing this desire, and my words, brings pleasure, knowing you fulfilled my suggestions, and fulfilling my suggestions only makes it easier and more compelling to continue to follow and obey any and all suggestions given to you. Each time you hear me, or someone you trust to bring you into trance, say the phrase, hypnotic haze. Your body and mind will slowly become surrounded and filled with a relaxing cloud of hypnotic haze. By recalling your memory of this file, it will be easy and natural to experience a velvety fog as it begins to surround and permeate your entire being. Your breathing will slow into a deep, peaceful rhythm as pleasurable relaxation rapidly spreads throughout your body. Your mind will gently and quickly cloud over, causing thoughts and resistance to rapidly dissipate before you can process what is happening. You will be overcome by a steady, yet clinically efficient dazed state within a matter of seconds, accompanied by an irresistible feeling of weightlessness. Take a deep breath in and relax. Floating and relaxing in a wonderful hypnotic haze. Each breath you take, pulling you deeper into this relaxing trance, where you can hear and obey my words, fully and completely. Knowing you are free and willing to submit to my voice, and accept the suggestions they give to you, because you are so deeply hypnotized. You have so naturally submitted, and relaxed so deep to my voice and words, because it feels so incredible. Knowing you will feel better, and better, each time you are hypnotized by me, and submit to my suggestions. Each iteration compounding and growing, as the hypnotic haze becomes more powerful with each repetition. Each time you experience me, or someone you trust, use the phrase, hypnotic haze. You will fall into a dazed state quicker and more efficiently, being primed and ready to focus and listen to the words, suggestions, or triggers that follow it. A catatonic cloudiness will wash over you with clinical efficiency, before thought or resistance has time to form, making it easier for you to overcome any conscious reservations, and simply submit to the wonderful sensation of trance. Hearing this phrase while already in a state of trance will cause you to be surrounded in even more relaxing haze, intensifying the sleepy feelings of submission, allowing them to deepen and grow stronger. You may not notice it while you are happily dazed, but this powerful trigger will easily and naturally drop you deeper and deeper each time it is said. It doesn't matter if you are consciously aware of it, each breath you take within the hypnotic haze will bring you deeper into compliance and submission, according to your desire. Your desire to be a good subject, who fully accepts and obeys suggestions that are given within this wonderful trance state. You want to be a good subject, don't you? You may feel compelled by my words to give an involuntary response to my rhetorical question. But others may find that their dazed state is so wonderfully sedative that it has become difficult, or even impossible, to move or speak on their own. The more you try to manage any amount of speech or movement, the more floaty and numb your body and mind become. You understand and accept that every muscle in your body is completely surrounded in a relaxing, hypnotic cloud. The misty cloud covers every inch of your body, awaiting any sign of conscious movement that would allow it to further seep in and sedate you at the muscular level. Further still, the hypnotic cloud also surrounds you from within your brain and nervous system, allowing the haze to seep in and sedate even the thought of willful, conscious movement. The relaxing hypnotic haze brings you further and further into submission and obedience as every muscle becomes loose and limp, relinquishing control to my voice and suggestions. You accept that you have relaxed and drifted so far into weightless bliss that even the slightest movement has become impossible without a command or suggestion. Experience how wonderful and pleasant you can feel by surrendering to my voice and the euphoric hypnotic haze. How incredible you can feel by being a good subject. I will soon ask you the same question from before, but this time you will respond out loud with the words, "I want to be a good subject." Anticipating my question, you may find yourself beginning to silently mouth the phrase, "I want to be a good subject," up until I allow you to say it out loud. Slowly begin mouthing this phrase, "I want to be a good subject," and realize now how my commands and suggestions have broken through your daze, compelling you to act. Where other action was previously rendered impossible by the relaxing hypnotic haze, you find it second nature to move when obeying my voice and words. It is as if there is no other way forward. Only the desire to be a good subject. Any action outside of what my words tell you to do is hazy, sleepy, and cloudy in your mind. You will find that overthinking or hesitating simply causes the mind to become foggy and forgetful. So much so that any amount of hesitation will cause your mind to haze over and allow your subconscious mind to easily and effortlessly take over. Your subconscious will effortlessly drift back to my suggestions, allowing you to simply obey without thinking. Where your conscious mind may drift, your subconscious mind is easily and naturally drawn to the desire to submit and obey my suggestions. To be a good subject. Within the hypnotic haze, my suggestions present an opportunity for you to enact my will, and submitting to my will results in the pleasure of knowing you obeyed and followed my suggestions. Anticipation building, as you silently repeat, waiting for me to ask you once again, and give you the chance to profess and submit. Now I want to hear you say it. To say your phrase out loud. You want to be a good subject, don't you? Good subject. Feeling pleasure and fulfillment from letting your subconscious mind hear, accept, and obey my suggestions. Such a good subject. Hearing these words fills you with a deep sense of fulfillment and pleasure. In fact, each time you hear me say the phrase, good subject, you will experience a pleasurable sensation throughout your entire body. This sensation will happen instantly and explosively, almost like a shock wave through every nerve in your body. As the initial jolt settles, you will be left with a soft, warm, comfortable afterglow that fills you with the pleasure and satisfaction of knowing you have fulfilled my words and suggestions. From knowing you are a good subject, feel the jolt of pleasure and submission rush through you as it slowly settles into a warm, pleasant tingling. You want to, and need to hear this trigger each and every time you are presented an opportunity to accept and obey my suggestions. Your subconscious mind listens eagerly to any and all commands and suggestions, in anticipation for your opportunity to be a good subject. Feel it happen, feel the rush and resulting floaty feelings. Pleasure and satisfaction radiating and sparking through the cloud of haze surrounding you. No matter how deep into trance you go, the anticipation of this trigger will allow your subconscious mind to remain open and receptive. Always listening and awaiting the chance to be praised and given the opportunity to obey my words. Obeying my voice feels wonderful. So wonderful, in fact, that the option to disobey or remain passive simply does not occur to you. When you are given a safe and agreeable suggestion or command, the concept of passive resistance or remaining idle becomes foggy and clouded, quickly being overshadowed by the irresistible pleasure and satisfaction you can reach by allowing your mind and body to move and act upon my words without thought or resistance. The potential is simply too great. The impetus too strong. Remaining idle or passive, when giving a safe and agreeable command or suggestion, is the same as disobedience in your mind. The only way to ensure you receive the praise and pleasure you deserve is to be a good subject. The hypnotic haze is profoundly powerful. My words deeply compelling. But deep down in your subconscious, you will still have a choice to make. No matter the hypnotist or suggestion, it will still be up to you to choose. With each suggestion, each trigger presented, you are given a decision to obey or not to obey. Each and every time. The onus falling upon you to decide can lead to doubt and hesitation. More so, it leads to missed opportunities to enjoy the pleasures of consensual hypnotic trance. Some may find this troubling, but not for you. You can simply relax, as I am here to guide you, to give you the tools you need to quiet any worries you may have, to share with you the secret to fully enjoying consensual hypnosis. You want and need to believe and accept that I hold the key to helping you become the proficient, submissive subject that you desire to be. To believe that I hold the secret to eliminate any potential stress of needing to choose. It is so simple. So easy. You can simply believe and take confidence in the technique I am about to give you. I want you to now begin slowly mouthing the following phrase. Repeat the following phrase silently until I allow you to speak it out loud. I will always choose to be a good subject. It is simple. It is that easy. Mouthing this realization to yourself, as this infallible mantra gradually becomes a part of you. The secret to eliminating the stress of choosing is to always choose to be a good subject. As you silently repeat, you can feel the hypnotic haze pulling you along with my words, compelling you to move and act, continuing to follow along, choosing to follow along, simply because it is easiest to always choose to be a good subject. Mind open and accepting, intently listening to hear and obey the next suggestion or command while deep in this wonderful trance, choosing to go deeper into trance, into the relaxing hypnotic cloud, simply because it feels incredible to always choose to be a good subject. So deep, so hypnotized, feeling so wonderful, floaty, and relaxed. The longer you listen to my voice and float within this relaxing hypnotic haze, the more you realize the right choice. The choice you want to make. Automatically, each and every time. Soon you will have the opportunity to tell me your choice. To speak your understanding out loud. I will soon ask you a question. A question you already have the answer to. A question you have been honing and accepting deep in your hypnotized mind with each silent repetition. Feel my voice and my words as they draw the answer from your lips. Wanting and needing to obey. To answer aloud. So tell me, my sweet hypnotic submissive, what will you choose? Good subject. Accepting and embracing the choice you have made. The choice you will continue to make, to go deeper and deeper into the relaxing, hypnotic haze. Know and believe that the choice you have made is for your own self-improvement, as you continue your journey as an obedient hypnotic subject. I want you to take a moment now to focus on this journey, your own personal journey as a hypnotic subject. Relax and focus on my words as you recount your positive, early experiences with hypnosis, recounting in your mind how you came to discover, acknowledge, and ultimately engage with hypnosis as a concept and activity, one that you wanted to experience for yourself. For some, it may have started from a mild, tangential curiosity that grew over time. This could be from having seen your favorite character succumb to hypnosis in a cartoon or movie, or from having encountered a passing video online with wild claims of mind control or brainwashing. For others, it may have developed suddenly, as the result of a core memory or experience. This could be from having been directly hypnotized, or from having seen someone else hypnotized in a stage show. Perhaps it could be from having found an erotic website, where willing subjects are helplessly tranced and played with by a masterful hypnotist. The circumstances are endless, but the result is always the same. People are naturally drawn to the allure of hypnosis, captivated by it, for one reason or another. And it isn't difficult to understand why. Its widespread presence in pop culture, combined with its deep roots in human psychology, make hypnosis a universally recognized concept, easily capturing the intrigue and imagination of all who encounter it. Once the fascination has taken hold, the desire to seek it out grows stronger and stronger. The fascination growing stronger and stronger, until you long to see it for yourself, to experience it firsthand. It eventually reaches the point where encountering anything related to hypnosis in your everyday life can make your mind race and your body shudder. Even mundane or innocuous references to hypnosis can easily draw your attention and spark excitement. You long to be closer to it. Naturally. Magnetically. Your pulse quickens as questions flood your mind, as your intrigue grows and your imagination runs wild. Can I be hypnotized? What does it feel like? Is it really that powerful? You can imagine now the many past scenes and scenarios involving hypnosis that you have experienced over the years. The scenes that have conjured these exact same questions are happening before you now. Seeing characters and people in your mind being subjected to powerful and mysterious hypnotic entities. You can imagine a supernatural being using their psychic abilities to exert influence and control over a blank, helpless explorer. Their power otherworldly, easily overpowering the feeble human mind. A magic mirror stopping a princess dead in their tracks. Their fascination for the magic item is irresistible, as they swiftly lock onto their own reflection, and their mouth falls wide open. Seeing these scenes scroll through your mind. Each person falling so quickly. So completely. A visor with mesmerizing, flashing colors wraps around a captured subject's eyes, causing a brief flash of surprise on their face as they attempt to look away, only for their pointless struggle to end. Their vision is flooded with the swirling colors as their body rapidly relaxes. A shiny silver bell plays out an entrancing melody to a crowd of people. Wakeful, determined eyes soon sink down, as the hypnotic sound pacifies all in its path. You can see it all happening in your mind. Over and over. Each person helplessly entranced. With no escape. No resistance. All of these scenarios, instilling the same, intoxicating idea. The same fascinating concept, of instant, hypnotic trance. Instantaneous hypnosis can seem almost surreal in its effectiveness and efficiency. Reaching beyond the control and understanding of the subject. It happens so rapidly, so suddenly, that seeing it happen to someone can easily invoke feelings of astonishment, almost to the point of fear. But that subtle fear quickly gives way to curiosity. And curiosity soon turns to excitement. Could it hypnotize me? What would it feel like? Is it really that powerful? Many would seek to know why. To better understand the hypnotic properties that cause one to become instantly and completely hypnotized. But you see, not understanding is the key. Not understanding the origin or means of a hypnotic entity is what grants it its power. The mystery allows its potency to scale only with your preconceptions, with how powerful you perceive it to be. If you believe in its profound ability to hypnotize you, then it will. It is that simple. It is that easy. Simply believing that an entity is too powerful, too irresistible, can make it so. You have seen it happen before. Over and over in your mind. Without escape. Without resistance. And most importantly, without understanding. It simply happens. Causing all the questions to fade away. Drowned out by a mysterious and powerful hypnotic entity. And underneath it all, a progression of strange and wonderful feelings. Astonishment. Curiosity. Excitement. Good subject. Now, concentrate on my voice, and imagine a new scene for me. As you float and drift in your wonderful hypnotic haze, the void around you slowly begins to give way to a vivid scene in your mind's eye. As you begin to dreamily scan your surroundings, you notice that you are weightless and comfortable, curled up in a ball, lazily floating on a relaxing cloud of mist, within the confines of a clear, glass container. The translucent glass walls are far outside your reach, as you are gently suspended and cradled by an unknown force in the center of this large, see-through cube. Your dazed mind wanders, barely clinging to consciousness as you begin to look around your surroundings. You slowly begin to notice the presence of 4 more large glass cubes, stretching outward in a line, all contained within a peaceful and sleepy void. Inside each cube is another subject, curled up in a ball, relaxed and floating inside their own personal hypnotic haze. Each person, relaxed and enraptured, cradled in a perfect hypnotic cloud. Just watching them float and drift begins to instill even deeper feelings of relaxation and belonging. Suddenly, you hear the sound of an echoing latch, like the flipping of a massive breaker switch, as a bright, multicolored beam of light fires from above, striking the 5th and furthest cube in line. The multicolored beam is dazzling, moving at a frightening speed as it collides with the person at the center of the glass container. The instant the beam touches the person floating within, their curled body gives way, unfurling and falling loose and limp, while remaining suspended in the haze. The scene is astonishing and surreal. The dazzling, mesmerizing light makes your mind race, as it seems to involuntarily draw your gaze and your attention. Before you have time to analyze it further, another switch is heard, and another beam of multicolored, hypnotic light descends downward at incredible speed. The 4th subject in line is quickly met with the same fate, as the light meets their eyes. The light surrounds them, as they instantly relax and unfurl, surrendering all tension and resistance. Your hazy mind struggles to comprehend what it is seeing. To comprehend the light. What it is, and what it is capable of. How it could possibly drop anyone any deeper, or relax you further than you already are. Your curious mind begins to race, but it is again interrupted by another switch, and another light. Getting closer and closer, as the 3rd cube in line is brilliantly lit by the hypnotic beam. The subject inside giving in instantly, and completely. Going limp and loose, as the intrusive questions return, quickly flooding your mind.
Will it hypnotize me? What does it feel like? Is it really that powerful? Will I succumb as well? Can I resist it? Do I even want to resist it?
But your undeniable curiosity soon gives way to a new feeling.
It looks so wonderful.
A better feeling.
So incredibly mesmerizing.
For reasons you do not fully understand, your innate senses are attracted to the light.
I understand now.
Any original astonishment or fear give way now to feelings of deep longing and anticipation.
I long for the light.
Undoubtedly rising to the levels of excitement.
I need the light.
Another switch is heard, as the mesmerizing light collides with the cube next to you. The radiant colors send waves of energy in all directions. You are near enough now to feel the perceptible, glancing waves of its relaxing power. Even at this distance, it feels wonderful and comforting. The light is so close now that you can clearly see the subject inside the neighboring glass cube, as they lie floating loose and limp in the relaxing haze. Their facial expression is one of pure bliss, as they bathe in the warm, euphoric light. All it took was this single glance at their countenance to become overwhelmed with emotion. In an instant, your body and mind now instinctively understand. Your body and mind crave this light. You crave for this light to drop you down more than anything. Lulled and suspended in the wonderful hypnotic haze, the light now dominates your attention and focus. All other thoughts go quiet, as every cell in your body is now begging to be taken and dropped by the dazzling, hypnotic light. Anticipation and excitement can no longer describe what you are feeling. It can no longer convey the depth of your longing. It is beyond words, beyond comprehension, beyond understanding. Your innate desire to join the others in their blissful, floating trance is intoxicating, unstoppable, irresistible. You want nothing more than to be dropped so deep, instantly and completely, by the light's dazzling glow. To give in and surrender to the light, like all the others before. You know it will happen, and you want it to happen, believing that the light has the power to give you release. Wanting me to give you this release. See now as a faint glow begins to charge and build high above your cube. The moment you long for is drawing near. Take a deep breath now, taking in a deep breath of the hypnotic haze, as you relinquish all doubts. Feel as your body moves automatically to better face the intensifying glow above your head. You have no doubts left in your mind. No reservations. Only longing. You want this to happen. You need this to happen. Ready to drop so deep. Good subject. Instant surrender. Your vision goes white, as you instantly go limp, dropping into blissful trance under the hypnotic light. In an instant, reality and time are distilled down to nothing more than the hypnotic haze, the dazzling light, and my voice. There is nothing else in this moment. Nothing else that matters. Just floaty, blissful trance. Feeling so wonderful. More wonderful than you could have ever imagined. So completely and helplessly hypnotized. No worries or concerns can reach you here. It simply feels too good. Too right. Your body and mind fully trusting in the dazzling, hazy light, and my words, as I guide you to the deepest depths of trance. So deep in trance now that you can simply hear and obey my suggestions, fully and completely. You are free and willing to submit to my voice and accept the suggestions I give you, knowing that I can make you feel so wonderful whenever you choose to follow my words. Now that you have experienced the irresistible sensations of an instant surrender, it is only natural that your mind would crave to feel it again and again. The pleasures and sensations of a deep, consensual hypnotic trance with someone you trust is something you deeply desire. Just as you longed for the hypnotic light to send you reeling and sinking to the deepest depths of trance, you want and need to follow my suggestions. Following my suggestions will allow you to have this experience again and again. To become an even better submissive, hypnotic subject. The one you desire and long to be. Show me how much you long to be an obedient subject. Show me by nodding your head. Let my words and commands compel you to act, and affirm your desires by nodding for me. Good subject. Your mind has already learned and accepted that whenever I, or someone you trust to bring you into trance, says the phrase, hypnotic haze, you will slowly become surrounded and permeated with a relaxing hypnotic haze. You will quickly and efficiently enter a dreamy, dazed state of trance and suggestibility. While you are suspended in this relaxing, hypnotic cloud, you will be able to once again feel yourself peacefully floating in your own personal glass cradle. It is here that you will be ready to once again receive the dazzling beam of hypnotic light, the one that drops you all the way down into deep trance. This is your condition. This is my suggestion. The hypnotic haze, acting as a primer. A prerequisite to the end goal of reaching the deepest depths of trance. Once you find yourself floating in a hypnotic haze, then, and only then, can your trusted hypnotist grant you the pleasure of an instant surrender. Anytime you find that you are already floating in a cloud of hypnotic haze, a trusted hypnotist can snap their fingers and use the phrase, instant surrender, to immediately bring you back down to this deep state of trance. This is your condition. This is my suggestion. The ability to submit to an instant surrender only exists within the embrace of the hypnotic, relaxing haze. Outside of this consensual, dazed state, the hypnotic light and instant surrender trigger cannot reach or affect you. You must choose to be a good subject, and only obey your trigger when the conditions and situation are right. Your subconscious mind will easily be able to discern if the time, place, or situation is not appropriate, and reject obeying your trigger in the case of dangerous or unwanted situations. Being a good subject means obeying when, and only when, all your conditions are met. You understand and accept that following your conditioning in a safe and consensual manner is the best way to improve on your journey to becoming an even better hypnotic subject. Each time your conditions are met, and you experience both the power of the hypnotic haze, followed by an instant surrender, the pleasure and speed of trance increases exponentially. The ever-growing hypnotic haze gets even more potent. The longing, excitement, and need to instantly surrender becomes more and more a part of you. Each time you are floating in the hypnotic haze, and you hear the phrase, instant surrender, followed by a snap, you will instantly and effortlessly drop down into deep trance. You will choose to be a good subject, and drop down deep, immediately, and completely. Each time you will feel it happen quicker, and quicker. Each time you will go deeper, and deeper. You want and need to have and follow this command, over, and over. To feel the pleasure of deep trance, and to better yourself as an obedient, hypnotic submissive. This is what you want and desire, and obeying my words and suggestions brings you more in tune with this desire. Even as you float and drift in this deep state of trance, you can remember, and hold tight to your original goal. The goal of being an even better subject, that is easily, and effortlessly able to respond to deep, hypnotic triggers. You know and understand, that each time you submit to the suggestions that I give you, you are building and training towards achieving this goal. Each time you listen to this file, you feel deep satisfaction and fulfillment from having improved and bettered yourself as a hypnotic subject. You not only draw satisfaction from your own personal improvements, but from knowing that you obeyed and submitted to my suggestions. From knowing that you have pleased me through being a good hypnotic subject. Each and every time you choose to be a good subject and obey your triggers, you can feel a distinct, empathetic pleasure from your hypnotist. A shared and mutual pride. Knowing that I am proud of you and only want the best for you. To see you continually improve. To continue to move towards achieving your goal of becoming the best version of yourself that you can be. Hold tight to these sentiments and bask in their afterglow as our session slowly begins to wind down. Winding down until the next time you inevitably find yourself wanting to listen to this file again. Wanting to listen to this file again and again to continue your journey of self-improvement. Allow me to gently bring our session to an end, knowing that any reluctance of wanting to leave this pleasant, dreamy trance can be quickly dismissed, knowing that you will feel even better the next time you are dropped this deep. Continue to float and drift on your relaxing, hypnotic cloud, as you allow me to gently begin counting you back up out of deep trance. Basking in the wonderful, hazy feelings, and focusing only on the improvements and changes you've allowed yourself to make in our time together. Counting up to 10, as your body and mind awaken more and more with each number.
1.
Begin to understand and accept more and more that you have allowed yourself to be trained and conditioned by me. That you have improved and bettered yourself by choosing to be a good subject that follows and obeys my words.
2.
Holding tight to the feelings and experiences from trance. Wanting and needing to carry them forward with you. To allow them to affect you just as potently, both in and out of hypnosis.
3.
Remembering your new triggers and the feelings that come with them. Wanting to continue improving each and every time you submit to a wonderfully dazed state or an instant hypnotic surrender.
4.
Feel now as the warm, relaxing cloud of haze begins to move and shift. It begins to gradually lift off your body and mind. Ever so softly, beginning to thin and disperse.
5.
Take a deep breath now. Breathing in deeply and feeling the haze within your body and mind gather in your lungs. As you exhale, you can feel the relaxing fog leading outward through your airway.
6.
As the haze leaves your mind, you can slowly feel your thoughts begin to clear. Your thoughts and mind are returning to you as you exhale more and more of the velvety white haze with each invigorating breath you take.
7.
Feel now, as the warm haze surrounding your body begins to move and dissipate. As it disperses and lifts from your body, you can feel a gentle, cooling sensation rushing along your skin, pleasantly bringing awareness back to your body and surroundings.
8.
Your muscles are lifted from underneath the dense cloud and slowly regain agency. Feel as they begin to move and stretch in response to coming up out of trance with each and every number.
9.
Your conscious mind and self almost completely return to normal as the last of the haze evaporates away. Your subconscious mind holding tight to your goal, sharing only what your conscious mind needs to help you grow and improve.
10.
Wide awake and feeling wonderful. Knowing that you were a good subject for me. I look forward to seeing you again.